The craters of the moon area, and my brother wants to go up there. He's a rock collector. I'm a gold miner myself, so I would like to go north of there just check out the gold. He wants to go to the moon of the crater and look for, just volcanic rocks and stuff like that. It doesn't really interest me, but I'd like to also take a look at these big water wheels, because the story behind Paul Bunyan and Babe the Ox comes from the 1890s, when people would see these big water wheels and think it's part of a water mill or a log mill, and it's just a huge thing that's like 150 feet tall. Very tall. I should actually go back. I should have actually crossed there. That was stupid. I didn't realize that was the end of the line. Perfect. Alright. See what the thumb does? Hello? Hello? I always say hello to people. It's gotta be nice, If I say hello to them, then they're gonna say hello to someone else. And the whole island is gonna be happy then, because one person like myself started saying hello, and the whole island is saying hello to each other now. It's nice. Look at Sanibel traffic. Holy imagine. This is I was told, this is the last week of spring break for schools in the state of New York. So I did notice that there's a lot of cars on the road. There's one from Texas and North Dakota and Alaska. But I did notice there was one from Ohio, New York, New Jersey, Ontario, Canada. So maybe those states have spring break this week as well. Seashells. She hasn't been in this location all the time, but this is a great little building here. I love it. Hucksters. This has been here since as long as I've been coming here. 71 Hucksters was here. They definitely upgraded their outer look. It's still the same old place. They were the sole competition to Bailey's. This is before Jerry's was even here. I mean, the Beehive was here, and they had specialized in meats and cheeses and making sandwiches. I remember that. And then the Beehive, I don't know whatever happened to them, because I thought they were a good competition to Bailey's. All of a sudden, I heard Bailey's had their chicken recipe, which was like one of the best chicken. The baked chicken recipes. This used to be called the Anchorage Inn. Now it's called the Anchorage. Some people have heated sauce already. I don't understand it. When you get the bicycle up to about 3 miles an hour, you get a nice breeze. There's people walking to the beach. Wow. Yeah. They have some couple ways to go. They'll be tired. It's at least another mile. Right. So we're heading to that store that I was talking about. Let's see if they have soda on sale. This is the Middle Gulf golf course to the left. You can barely see it through the trees. Back in the late 80s, they were still being funded by unsold lots of land that were still remaining to be sold. Pretty much all those lots have been sold now. But this golf course was really living on a borrowed time. I mean, literally, it was just making the money. A new plot of land would sell, a house would be built, and that would fund their operations just a little bit longer. Building the golf course and maintaining the roads and whatever else they had to do there. It was near bankruptcy many times. I'm not sure if it went into bankruptcy. I heard that some of the cheapest properties on the island were here in the 1990s. But now, wow, if they can hold out till now, we're talking about properties worth $2 million each. Each property is probably starting at 5, if not more. It's getting ridiculous. The really nice house down by Blind Pass, that says, I forget what it says on that, but they were asking $25 million for their part, that piece of property, which, I don't know, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money and a lot of taxes. I'm going to pass these people. Thank you. 7-Eleven on the left. I used to buy big gulps in there for 29 cents each. Used to buy 4 years. That was sweet. And that's when, shoot, I could drink 3 big gulps a day, no problem. No heartburn at night. That was sweet. Not like I drink 3 big gulps, maybe 2 big gulps and a big Slurpee. Oh man. See unmarked police cars over there. Not Dixie Beach, but the road just to the west of it. Those white cars, unmarked. Oh, Goose, that's a great store. It's a great location. I'd like to have it for real estate. Even this Island Pizza I was looking at, they wanted $900,000, which is probably a steal. This is going back 2 years ago. I should have bought it. Sweet Melissa's. I would love to buy that for real estate too. Oh, there's a really bad smell, almost like it smells like somebody just emptied out their septic tank from their RV. It really stinks right now. It's going away. Or maybe they just used some of that reclaimed water to water some of this grass. It's really stinking. I signaled to her. I said, can I go? Can I go? So there's Mango Bay on the left. We have Jerry's Supermarket on the right. And Jerry's came in the late 80s. Well, I say mid 80s, mid to late. But that still was a lot later than I'm familiar with. I started coming to Sanibel. We came here for like a week in like 1970 just to check it out. And I was a toddler back then, like 4 years old. And then next year we went to I think we went to the Virgin Islands, and that was nice, but it was you didn't feel safe there. You felt like there was always criminality, and this was back in 1970. I mean, there was people stealing luggage at the airport, people trying to pickpocket. It was dangerous there in St. Thomas and in Puerto Rico. Hello. But coming to Sanibel, everyone is friendly, everyone is nice, there's no crime whatsoever. So it's just you want to relax, you want to go to a tropical island and feel like you're getting robbed. That's not relaxing. You want to go to an island where your car's not being vandalized, your apartment is safe, everyone is nice, everyone is willing to help you. And everyone here is richer than me. I mean, shoot, I feel safer already. If I'm in trouble, I'll have someone whipping out like $200 to help me. So yeah, it's a nice place to. I love this bicycle path with this canopy. Oh, this is nice. I'm doing pretty well myself, but I definitely know that most of these people driving by are the high echelons. They just can't get their luxury jets to go to South America or Europe because of the communism in South America and the socialism in Europe. Can't do it. So they're coming here. Right. This VIP place coming up, I really wanted to buy that building. In fact, in the early 80s, I tried to become a member. And the guy who owned VIP Realtors there, same place, he said only 5 associates. And he was not looking for new associates because he just wanted to keep it a tight bunch. Because he had enough to go around without having to advertise and still make a generous profit. So unfortunately I couldn't get in there. So unfortunately, that would have been nice though. In 1983 I was 18 years old. There was a little boom going on between 83 and 85. That was the peak. Florida has 20-year peaks and valleys. So 1925 was the first Florida peak. 35 was a valley, 45 is a peak, 55 is a valley, 65 is a peak, 75 was a valley, 85 is a peak, 95 the valley, 2005 is a peak, 2015 was a valley, and now we're coming up to 2025, which is a peak. So if you ask me, when's the next valley? Well, it's 2035, because we're right near the peak. So this is a good time to buy. I don't care how high the price is. You have another year, 2 years to buy in Sanibel. Now's the time. Now's the best time. As Walt Disney World would say, now's the best time of my life. Life is a ride. Live every minute. Open your eyes and watch how you live. Yesterday's going. The future is near tomorrow. So live out a dream. Open your eyes. Look at the day. The world's moving forward and you're in the parade. So. People with electric bikes. They're nice electric bikes. Alright, these homes on the left-hand side are nice too. They're wooden though. They wouldn't qualify as businesses. Because for real estate you need to have one that it has to be of sound construction and anchored. I mean anchored in terms of concrete foundation. You can't have a manufactured house or a mobile home. Or a house like that on wooden stilts. I would not count. Okay, this Island Cow. This is the most economical family place to eat on the island. And as you can see, it's crowded. So some of the platters in there are less than $10. And some of those less than $10 platters includes drink. So that is the place to go to eat. It's a little, I call hot inside there. You really feel like you're at a hot dog restaurant, but the food is pretty good. It's a quicker food. You know, they serve it up really quick. I wouldn't say it's the best food, but if you're hungry, it still smells and tastes good. So I would definitely recommend it. If you have a family, you have a limited budget, that's the place to eat at least once. If I see any more places, I'll tell you. For a second, I think you had to use your credit card to go on these things, but no, they're free. It's kind of nice. That was not here 20 years ago when I could have used it. Actually, one of my children is already out of the house. My next one's about to fly. When I was a young kid 40 years ago, I could use a park like that. Alright. So now we're getting a little into some bicycle traffic here. You know, I have to pass these people. There's people behind me too. Beep beep. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you. Okay, we're back to open road. Speed. Yeah, I'm always looking at these businesses to see if anything has changed. I'm always looking for businesses to rent. And I always like passing by Jerry's, Bailey's. Plus, the interesting thing is the Island movie theater was completely demolished. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're building there. This place right here on the right-hand side, CJ Swimwear, that's interesting. That's got a concrete foundation. Even this place, the old Beehive, or is it just the old Beehive? I even forget now which the old Beehive is. These would be great places if I could get my hands on one of these places. Sanibel Captiva Community Bank on the left. That's a beautiful building. Yeah, here's a for sale gateway. That's probably $1 million at the decrepit spot. This place That was nice. Used to be 2 buildings here. They were torn down. They were made out of wood though. And this old Exxon gas station is still sitting around here. It's still a perfect place. I mean, I would take out those garage doors and put the walls in, but it's got a nice roof. It's got potential. Even reopen it as a any kind of a store, actually. I guess the gasoline station, they have gasoline pumps, tanks there in the ground. It would work. Billy at Bailey's, a psych bike restaurant. That's relatively new, but they're making a ton of money. Spoon gift, savory spoon. There used to be a place called the Shell Net over here. Used to be a Shell store. I don't see them anymore. Joey's Custard. Here's a Bailey's bullet board. I used to put many computers on that 40 years ago. And didn't get that much sales, but just to make some extra cash, it was nice. Sorry about that. Should be pricing up there. Okay, I better not. Alright. Let's see what the Island Cinema, what they're doing over here. They knocked it down, but there was no fence. Now there's a fence. At least there's wine and spirits. The grog shop. General contractors. Obviously they're going to build something here, and probably it's going to be more commercial building. I can't see them adding more of a parking lot. I don't need that. It would be nice if they made Bailey's into a mall, if they made a second story on this. That would be really nice. A covered mall, similar to how Jerry's did theirs. It would be nice if Bailey's, I'm not saying Bailey's moved their entire operation up to a second level, but I think Bailey's Shopping Center lost out. They should have made this into a 2-story, just like Jerry's. And maybe Bailey's could have had their older store here on the ground, but then had a second floor and brand new, huge mega supermarket on the upper floor with a lot, with a food court and other things that a mall would have. And I think people would love that. And where they could have put, a multi parking garage. I mean, Bailey's is trying to stay in the island theme of things, but come on, Jerry's is all brand new concrete. They made it look nice, so everyone knows what Bailey's is. So I don't care how shrouded they could put tropical plants obscuring some of the brand new modern 2 or 3-story architecture. I don't think anybody would complain with a brand new supermarket like that. Oh, sorry. So we're going to do. Sure, I'm just gathering right now. Right. We're coming up to the only gas station on the island, which has that Arizona tea for 99 cents. There's a 7-Eleven right here to the right. They hardly do any business anymore. They took out their gas pumps. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, you got the U.S. Post Office on the left. But you know what? If you have a gas station in Sanibel, and you're one of there's 2 gas stations. There's the one down by down by Lingering, down by Causeway Road. I think that's Chevron or something, or Amoco. I mean, but that only has one island, one pump. The price of gas there is kind of expensive. I mean, in a pinch that'll do, but everyone used to go to 7-Eleven. And I was told this story that it was going to cost several $800,000 to put new tanks in. But you know what? I already did the estimate on that. They would have got paid back in less than 3 months if the amount of customers that I see coming onto Sanibel right now, they could have charged an additional 10 cents a gallon tax, which they're already doing anyway because this is Sanibel. They would have paid that back in about 4 months, and it could have been open for another 30 years. Right now, they're doing no business at all. So think about it. You have to stop for gas. You're going to buy drinks. You're going to buy ice. You're going to buy some food. You're going to spend $30, $40 just on gas. You're going to spend another $40 on food. Now 7-Eleven's making nothing. So that's tragic, but in the same token, if they're too squeamish to invest in themselves like that, that's horrible. If their tank is leaking, they need to fix it and move ahead, not remove the tanks, and they're taking away one service. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna turn the camera off and I'll put it back on as soon as I get through here.